Hi Crystal Souls and welcome to Snoopy Card Reading. Today is going to be about your fate and what is written in the stars for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want, you can join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. Now for personal guidance, if you want to book a reading with me, you can find everything in the description or the pinned comment. You can also get access to exclusive meditations I created for you guys, so if you're interested, you can find everything down below. Same thing if you want to follow me on TikTok, where I post every single day. So for today's reading, we have 3 piles available. I'm gonna be shuffling with you today, also using grids for the zodiac sign of the person, messages, charms, and stickers as always. So I'm gonna present you the cards right now. So here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And when you are ready, you can find a timestamp in the comments down below. So now take your time, meditate if you want, and I will find you on your pile. So pile number 1, let's see what is coming for you related to your fate together. So first with the card, I'm seeing options. So you can be presented different options, or someone who is going to be very generous with you, very giving with you. Someone who has been through a lot because, with the card full of the planets and the stars, I believe this is someone who is collecting success or collecting the things and also type of experiences that made him or her transition and ascend and grow up as a person. So like I said, someone who's very wise and mature, very giving, who has a lot of experiences or knowledge to share, and someone who is shining bright with all the stars collected. But that can also be rewards that this person collected because they were working in one field that was presenting them a trophy or reward or some type of title. This can also be a star or someone who is meant to be a star seed as well, but definitely someone who is meant to be shining, who is meant to be doing something important with their mission, because with a card, it's kind of like a delivery. So that can be something this person will deliver to you and share with you. But I believe this is something this person possesses. Otherwise, this person wouldn't be able to provide to you. With the stars, this is very subtle, but here I'm seeing the infinite sign. So this could be someone who is in your soul family or maybe connected to you divinely. I mean, we're talking about fate. So of course, this is what's supposed to be. That type of relationship. But the card can also be a sign. Let's say you go for, grocery shopping, and then suddenly you meet the one. This could also be why you are seeing the card. So for the message, put the planets collected along the way into the shopping cart. I hope that on the day of your return from the trip, you can empty the mail and return to Earth. So you can be waiting for this person's return, or that can be on a soul level. For example, you are waiting, or you know that deep down in your soul, you're supposed to be with someone that's special, and this could be maybe the message for you. Return from the trip, and I talked about this, collecting memories, collecting experiences, and of course that can be someone who's traveling a lot or likes to be traveling or may plan to travel a lot, and that can also be due to this person's career, because with the stars and all the things collected, I believe this is probably what this person may have to experience or plan to experience with his career and mission. So for the next card, first of all, this is very funny because when I was shuffling the cards yesterday night, I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw the second card, I'm gonna show you later on, but I was like, wow, this is so connected. So first we have the Two of Pentacles. So this one is, a bit of hesitation, a lack of balance. Most of the time this is related to that. But in that relationship, I'm saying that maybe in the past you knew this person and maybe you was kind of pushing this person well, you was in and out this relationship, but you didn't know what to do with this relationship, or you didn't know if this was the one for you, but deep down you knew that there was some connection. If you don't know this person, it's okay, but I'm saying maybe in the beginning, some hesitation, like, is it really the one? Is it not the one? Or you may over question that relationship, even though you have all the signs that prove you this is the one for you. So this can be. We have the goat kind of getting For the goat, this represents Capricorn, so this could be Capricorn sign. We have Earth sign with the Pentacles, so that can be the global energy. And for the next one, we have Chariot, which is Cancer energy. But afterward, I'm going to be using the grid to get more signs. But definitely I'm seeing someone who is passionate, especially the masculine. The masculine is going to show that he is interested in you. And if you are, for example, with a girl and you're a girl yourself, this can be the dynamic of the masculine in that connection. There's always somebody who is more in the divine masculine flow and expression. So that can be that for you, but definitely the masculine is going to want to finally touch you and finally, just do more activities with you and be connecting with you. As for the feminine on this card, she's like, yeah, no, thank you. So maybe the feminine needs more attention, care, and time before being more intimate. So if you are in this position where you feel a bit rejected or a bit ignored sometimes, just be patient, because I believe this person needs time to adapt and time to just welcome you with more with more openness, because this is coming. It's just the evolution of things, maybe a bit slow in the beginning. So if you just feel that resistance, it's not because you're not good enough or not because you're not with the right person, unless you feel deep down this is not the one. But this is for me mostly related to a part of transition, and this connection is built over time. There are also butterflies flying all around, so this could be announcing change and transformation. This represents rebirth as well, so this can also be the season, spring, because they rebirth from, this time of stagnancy with the season, so they can bloom and grow again. So this could be the season. We also have Cancer, so that can also be the Cancer season. So spring, summer, for the majority of you, when it comes to encountering this person and spending time with this person. So I'm going to show you the two cards together, because you can see, first, I think this is a Chariot, right? If I'm not mistaken. And here you can see the Chariot. Again, so there's a part of evolution. Could be someone you've met in childhood, because you can see the two kids here. Or maybe this is part of the innocence in that connection. So starting with this person in a way that's going to be pure and innocent, maybe the best thing to do before taking another turn or evolving to something a lot more profound, deep, and mature. And this is what you can see. But honestly, even though this person was kind of rejecting your kiss or blocking it, then afterward you can see yourself on the same road together. So the man leading the Chariot and then the woman just waiting. So I guess it's like I said, there's development in that relationship. So taking your time, appreciating all that is coming, and also welcoming that this person may just need more time to be welcoming of that relationship, or you may need more time, making this making the other person aware that you need that time is going to allow this relationship to evolve smoothly. But the Chariot talks about victory and triumph. And we talked about someone who is experiencing a lot of success, who is seen, who is supported, who has a lot to offer. And this talks about it as well. So that can be your energy or you choose energy. We have yin and yang appearing, reminds me of twin souls or even soulmates. Because there's a part of completion in the soul, the divine masculine, divine feminine for the twin souls. But here again, I think this is about completion. So completing each other or feeling complete and whole around each other. Let me see. We have the mountains on the background as well. So that talks about someone who is grounded, who is very mature, like I said. But also who wants to feel grounded, safe, and secure in a relationship. So a person who wants to be committed to you. This is not a player. This is not someone who's passing by in your life. Like I said, we are talking about your fate, someone who's meant to be here for you, someone who is meant to be connecting with you, so of course. But when being around this person, it will feel like victory, because we talked about triumph, celebration, and victory with the Chariot card. So this could be this feeling when being with this person. Okay, so, wow, again, look at this. The transport. So maybe this is also related like with the transport, the chariot, this can also be someone you meet in the transport, rather it's the subway, the train, maybe on a car, you can be driving and then suddenly you see this person passing by in the streets. I don't know, but there's some type of encounter, or that can be announcing motion and movement in this relationship. And we have the arrival for this card. So this person, if not already being in your life, although I believe this person was presented before, or you have met this person before, and if not in this density, in this dimension on earth, you can have been maybe encountering this person in other realms, with dreams, or when you meditate, all of that. So this is announcing someone who is now arriving on its way to you. And now for the next card, we have waiting for your return. I mean, you can see the return, getting to know each other before, or on a soul level, you know this person. So you're waiting for them to arrive, waiting for them to return to you. And I talked about dream encounters. And here you have the spirit. So that can also be someone, their souls, traveling to you. So they can be doing astral projection, or you could have been doing some astral projection to meet a soulmate or a twin soul. But I believe on a soul level you are connected already, and this is why it's going to be easier for you to connect, but also to meet each other in this reality. So be aware, this person is now connecting to you, or just about to connect to you in this world, in this reality on earth. It's just that there's a process to it, and you have to trust the process in order for you to connect also with this person, but also welcome the flow and energy from this person. So what I would suggest you to do, maybe some meditation, or just set the intention that you're ready to welcome this person and you're ready for love. I think this is what I would do personally, so you can welcome this person faster. So for this deck, it's going to be places. So places where you can be encountering the person. We talked about the shopping mall, so that can be about it, or that can be maybe you working at a certain shop, for example. Let's see some hints. Okay, the first one is simply a house. So this could be someone who is meeting you, could also be a neighbor with a house. We have LY Road. You can also be seeing an address, and sometimes when you meditate or when you connect with rather a twin soul or soulmate or beyond, it doesn't really matter, you can ask for signs, and signs related to the road of the person, where this person lives, or that can also be anything really. As for other hints, I'm saying the TV, the radio, and the clock. So the TV can also be someone who is on screens, and we talked about someone who may be famous or very successful with what he is doing. And the screen can also be a vision that you have, a flash that you have about this person. As for the radio, this can be hearing this person's voice. And yes, they can come as spirit form and talk to you or deliver a message, even a vision to you. And for the clock, divine timing. So expect this to happen when the timing is perfect for you too. But this can be the encounter starting maybe at home, or setting a date, a rendezvous at home. Okay, I'll take these two other places. So we have, I think this is a Japanese shop, a tea shop. And that can also be preferences, instead of liking coffee, for example, let's say they prefer tea in Japanese, so that can be Japan or Asia. And we have the instrument, so this could be someone who is a good player when it comes to instruments or music. Music can also be the thing, and we saw the radio, so this could be someone who is working at a radio place, or that could be someone who is a singer, for example, a performer, or someone who's playing the instrument in a band, or good at playing instrument or creating music. Let me see. I think this is especially it. So these are the signs. I'm going to be picking this deck, and they are going to be describing more signs and hints, because I really wanted to know everything we could related to this person, and also what's meant to happen. This is not supposed to be here. Okay, so we have 3 cards. First, we have the books. So this could be someone, and we talked about someone who's very intelligent and knowledgeable. So this is also related. Now I'm seeing this as another message. So this could be someone who is in your soul family, because for me the book represents our lifetime. And the chapter you're in is probably announcing that this person is now going to enter in this chapter, because that's part of fate. And we talked about divine timing as well. So there's also a part in your story where you give more space to welcome something new, and that can be, a new opportunity, that can be a new love, a new connection, a new friend, and all that is also part of your destiny and fate. So keep that in mind. This person is coming, but also this person is coming when you are open to receive this new chapter related to love. Again, music, and you will see this is again very connected. We talked about transports, a car, and here we have the motorcycle. So music definitely is something important, the piano especially, and the motorcycle, and we saw all of that, right? So it's not even surprising to me to see it. Now let's see with the couple cards. So what you can expect in this relationship. So the first message. There is no complication in love if we're willing to be honest. Honesty is going to be valued, but also I think if you can open up, and that maybe is what the book was all about. Opening about your chapters, opening up about anything that you experienced before is going to allow the other person to support you, to reassure you, and to be present for yourself. So one more for this deck, okay. The night is ours. And that can be spending nights together or announcing a date maybe at night, for example. Now I'm going to be using the next deck to see more hints related to your love life. Oh, so that can be a date at a cafe, a bar, going for a drink together, and that can be having a drink at home, because we saw the home place. But definitely, let me see more hints. Yeah, we have a star can appearing. We have beer, whiskey. So these can also be, drinks this person may like. On the clock, it's written 10:35, so that can be a time, maybe the time right now, or maybe a time where you can be dating each other or spending some time together. So that's a night scene, so that's 10:35 at night, or you can be receiving a message from this person around that time. But going for a drink, definitely. There is tenderness as well with the way the man is touching you. I feel this is what you could see, starting to try to kiss you, and then you may be like, yep, I'm not really ready for that, just take it slow. And then, just following the lead, following the flow. And here, I feel with time you may just feel more comfortable, or they may feel more comfortable around you. So starting to caress your face. And we saw the symbol like that, which is a Korean symbol. So this could be, Korean symbol. I guess everybody's using it now, but I think the trend really started there, if I'm not mistaken. If not, just take what you know. Okay, so let's see one more card. So afterward, the intimacy will be built. And like I said, I think there's a process to it. You need to trust each other before. I'm gonna put my hair like this because I'm always bothered. So really, there's a sense of growth, in the way that you two may interact with each other. So first of all, getting to know each other slowly, getting on several dates together, meeting each other more and more, and then spending more time together, and that will build this intimacy and this comfort to be intimate with each other. So I'm gonna be picking tiny messages. So anything you need to know, or what this person wants to share to you. The 3 C's of life: choice, chance, change. You must take a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. If you are ever in trouble, don't try to be brave, just run away. From Forrest Gump. So these can be hints, rather it's something they may say or think. And Forrest Gump can also be a movie this person likes. And for the date, we have 1994. So this could be the birthday of the person, the date of birth, for example. Something like this. So let's see now with the zodiac grid. So to see the zodiac of the person. So we have especially Leo, Gemini, Taurus, a bit of Aries, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. So now let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. So let's start with some letters and words. As hints, so we have girl, kiss. Maybe someone is talking to you about, talking about you as a precious girl or precious guy. We have set. Maybe setting the intention to meet this person or someone precious, or them kissing you if you are already, connecting with this person can also be. Let's see. We have lie. Interesting. Maybe you are the one who is lying to yourself about this. I heard divine for this one, so this could be someone who is divine for you. This is all that I can see here. Oh, this is island in French. Île. So that can also be someone who lives on the island, or you may plan to go in a certain destination to an island. And we have 111. So this is a new beginning, and number 2 is unity. New charms. Some more hints. BQ. Barbecue is what I heard. So this could also be something they like. As for the messages, we have happy, idea. So it could be someone who's always having amazing ideas, always happy, wishing for the best. Or this could also be a wish coming true to be with this person. Someone who is going to be very smart. And we talked about someone who's mature and wise, and this talks about it. This could also be that they have their spirit animal as the owl. And for me, the owl is someone who's very intuitive. Oops, the peak. So the peak can be related to good fortune. The piggy bank can also be related to success, abundance, them blooming beautifully. Or they can be very beautiful, very passionate. The feather represents for me desire and passion. We have the bike, so they can have a bike, or they can want to do some sport activity, or they may be into sports. We have luck, so feeling lucky to be with this person. And this represents protection and growth with the leaf. Let's see now with your stickers. Okay. I can and I will. Collection. Could also be someone who's into collecting things. I'm seeing this as an announcement. I feel like your guys are announcing this person. Like, oh my goodness, you won't believe it. It's coming. Just be ready. This can also be you questioning things or being curious about somebody. If somebody's always on your mind, this can be the message. I'm also saying that you may maybe lose sleep thinking about this person, or maybe later on that will be the case. Yeah, forgive. Maybe this is something that happened that you have to forgive, so you can actually, feel more free. There is a celebration with a birthday, so this could be someone who's present at your birthday party, or this is your birthday, happy birthday to you. They can also be sending you a message, because you saw the message here, maybe on your birthday. And true love, as you can see. So this is it for the reading. I hope you liked this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write, I claim to welcome this fate with this person. And if you're new here, make sure to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Bye-bye. So palm number 2, let's see what is your fate with this person. So first of all, with this illustration, what I'm seeing is that there's a part of loneliness. I'm seeing reflection as well. There's the reflection underneath. So this could also be that you are attracting someone who is going to reflect a lot about yourself. There's also this part of loneliness, and you may be feeling this way, or this person may feel this way. I'm seeing this person especially protecting one flower, and this is a star flower. It's like you can see underneath on the ground. So this could also be you representing this flower and this person wanting to protect this flower. So this person, in my opinion, will have this protective energy, will have a sense to make you feel safe at home, or just feeling special because he is only protecting you or only targeting you. So that's the sense of family or comfort and protection I'm getting from this person. And as for the astronaut and the big backpack, I think this person may also, with the big backpack, I think this is maybe a suitcase or maybe something they always carry with them. So that can also be some hints for you. Like that, let's say this person has a backpack that's very special, or that can also be something they always carry with them. You know, something like this as a hint. But like I said, this can be someone who is traveling with a suitcase, or you can be meeting this person while traveling to a certain place. And as for the reflection, expect someone is going to reflect a lot about yourself, or may share the same type of past or the same type of interest. So for the message, my flower's life is so short. She has only 4 thorns to protect herself from the world. I left her alone on my planet. So this could also be someone who is wanting again to protect you. This is what this message says. But also the fact that he left the flower on his planet, this can also be a way to protect yourself. I think that's maybe someone who may inspire yourself or tell you it's okay to be alone, it's okay to stay at home, or it's okay to, you know, not want to be social sometimes. And if this is what makes you feel safe and protected, he will support that. Not in a way as like just stay at home, but in a way as like, if you don't feel okay, or if you don't want to socialize or meet my friends, for example, it's completely fine, just stay where you feel safe. Because if you don't feel like going somewhere or doing something that may be a bit scary for you, this person will understand and just accompany yourself to feel okay with that. So with the next cards. So first we have the 8 of Pentacles. So with this card, I'm seeing infinite connection, infinite flow between you two. But also this talks about infinite success. So that can be the success with that relationship. But also I think this person may be very successful. He has a lot to offer. And that is because this person is having fun with what he is doing, but also having a lot of fun with you. So expect amazing time with this person. Activities that may be very fun and entertaining, or just anything that he may share with you and spread or kind of build with you is going to be something of value. There's one door on the background and we have little ships all around. I think this person is a leader, because you can see this man, you know, as the one leading the ship. And that can also be leading a community, or that can be someone who is just very inspiring for a lot of people. And these people following this person. So this person can be a star maybe on the internet, because with the followers as an aspect, this could also be the code. But with, like I said, the door right here on the scene, this is to me the openness, and even this card with the gate is open. So this person is open, or you may feel pushed or not targeted, attracted by a certain person, a certain door, let's say, when it comes to love or when it comes to connecting with somebody. And this can be a hint. But I'm seeing the door of love opening for you, because even with this card, the Ace of Cups, this is announcing a new romantic relationship, a new loving connection with this person. And this love is going to be overflowing. I mean, you could see fun time with this person, and here you can see this flow that is effortless, the fountain overflowing on the floor. So this is representing for me someone who has enough to give, who wants to give a lot to you, who wants to share amazing things with you. As for the dove, this represents love, peace, and freedom. So this is all that you will experience with this person. Like you saw, the gate is open, so this person is open to welcome a new love. I think this person has been working on herself or himself, and that is why this person is now going to be very welcoming or just very open for a new relationship. You will see that this person may not distance themselves or kind of find excuses to not be with you. No, this person is going to be very open and generous with his love. We have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, water energy. That can be a water sign, but I'm seeing someone who's going to be very open with their feelings and emotionally available to be in a relationship. Not someone who's afraid to say, I care about you, I love you, or, their feelings are going to be very transparent. And if not saying them, you'll feel it. So yeah, definitely earth sign and water sign, but of course I'm going to be using the zodiac grid afterward to see what is the zodiac of the person. So let's see with the other cards more hints related to your fate together. But so far, that's very good. I mean, you can see someone who's very fun and bubbly, always wanting to make you feel at ease, protected and safe. So for this deck, we have on board, interesting. That can also be if you are on board. Let's say you go in another country, you travel by boat or you travel by plane, let's say. That can also be this sense of like getting on board, or that can be getting on board in that relationship. So feeling ready to be in a relationship, that is for me what's necessary for this relationship to bloom with the flower. So, and even here, you can see the river actually being a field of golden flowers. So the gold can also be representing that success we talked about. And you saw the pentacles all around, all the gold is collecting. So that can also be someone who is a gold digger. Not in a way that's like I take advantage of everything. It's more like, no, I'm working hard towards that success and I'm on board, I'm in charge to manifest that success. But also, this person will be in charge when it comes to that relationship. So very open, very welcoming, but also wanting to be experiencing now with more freedom this relationship. There's also a sense of comfort. On the boat, one is painting, the other one is reading a book, and the two girls in the front are just chatting. So this could be activities you to enjoy. So being creative, drawing, reading books, or maybe sharing about your knowledge and all that you collected as information. And just chatting with each other and paying attention to each other. When sharing and opening up, this person is going to be taking his time or her time to be listening to you. Getting news is the other card, and that talks again with, expressing how you feel, but that can also be related to messaging each other, sending messages, being present with each other, talking to each other. And I think this is what you may really enjoy about the person. The person is going to be always present for you, always attentive to you, always wanting to connect and talk to you every day. Even when you do not reach out, this person is always texting you or trying to find a way to pass by your home or just do something that is going to allow yourself to see each other and talk with each other every single moment that you can have the time to do it. So expect this to be the case in this relationship. A very strong and deep connection, but also in a way that's gonna be, I'm here for you and you can trust me. Like I'm invested and I can be here for you. Also, I'm seeing curtains, so this could be related to someone who may reveal himself to you. And as for the window being open, you saw the gate being open, even the gate at a distance on this card. So definitely this person is ready and opening up to you, or you just sense this welcoming energy from the person. So let's see with this deck. These will be announcing different places. So that can be a place where you meet this person, or that can also be hints related to, I don't know, what they do, for example, as a job. So let's see. Okay, 3 places popped. we have the candy store. That can also be someone who is seeing you as sweet, as candy, someone who is delicious. Or that can be how you see this person. So definitely these can be hints. So I have a lot of candy. As for the colors, this is very pastel colors. So this can also be how this person may dress, or that can be the makeup of the girl, for example. So very colorful, or that can also be the energy, the aura, or the personality of the person, which is very colorful. And I think you saw that, fun and bubbly. So this is very connected to that palette of color. And we saw painting as well, so this could also be someone who may be painting with a lot of colors, or may add a lot of color to your life, or to your mood, for example. Lily books, this is again very connected to what we saw on the other card, so this is good to see confirmations after confirmation. So for the date, we have 2019, so that can be when you met each other, or that can also be the number of their house. We have 19, but that can also be a date. Let's say for this month, the 19, you may be meeting this person, or something may happen, something important. And we have the calendar, so that can also be related to a date. And we have the clock. On the clock, it is 3, I guess. So 3 p.m., 3 a.m., I don't know, but this can also be an important number, or you may see 333 everywhere. And 3 is about evolution and growth, so that can also be the symbolism of this relationship. But books, so expect someone who's going to be very intelligent, who may have a lot to share to you. And we have the jewelry. We saw someone who's going to be generous, who may buy you gifts, or take you in amazing places. And here again, I feel like the jewelry can also be announcing a marriage or a confession, being fiancés. If you are in a relationship with this person already, that can be the next step for you. Christmas is appearing. We have a little tree decorating, appearing here. The heart shape, flowers. Could also be someone who's buying you flowers. As for the heart shape, that can be a confession. And we saw that with the, the card. Yeah, with this one, with the curtain. I think that's about, revealing their face or revealing their feelings to you. So let's see more hints related to this relationship. What's part of fate? I really wanted to know, a lot of hints and details related to this person, because this way you can recognize when this person is going to come again. We had getting news, and you saw writing to each other, and here you can see the letter and the feather. So expect someone who's going to be very expressive with you, or just liking to chat with you, and may enjoy how you may communicate, or how you may open up, how you may even write things. You can have a very artistic way to communicate or express yourself, or they may have that. So they can be a good writer, or they can be a writer, actually. They can be a writer, they can be writing music, they can be just very good at communicating, inking pages, I don't know, just something creative. Wow. And on the card, you can see 2 bears hugging each other. So this could also be what this is announcing for your future. So being here, present for each other, supporting each other, hugging each other. But also this can be the sense of feeling at home. Because for me, the 2 bears, there's a sense of comfort and family when being around each other, when supporting each other. And you only allow people to, touch you or cuddle you when you feel comfortable around them. So there's a step of comfort between you two. And as for the teddy bears, that can also be that you two may have the same type of childhood, or you were educated the same type of way. So these can be hints. Let's see with the couple cards. Okay, these 2. What's related to your fate? I'm so glad we survived this. We're strong now. I talked about, past connection or childhood education as something very similar. And this could have been, maybe your relationship with your family was not the best, but you two survived that together. Or apart from each other, but still you grew up beautifully. But this could also be a challenge you are encountering at the moment, and this can also be some type of challenge that may be very similar. So could be the hint we're stronger now. I feel like you recognize that everything is a lesson, and thanks to that, you can all grow stronger and bigger and more empowered. So, that is also what you will feel when encountering a challenge, rather in the relationship or outside of the relationship. But expect someone is going to always encourage yourself and cheer yourself up, and understand that nothing is against you, but instead everything is teaching you something important for you to level up and for you to become stronger. Thank you for loving me for me. So, there's no expectation of you to be a certain way. It's just, I love you for all you are, and all that you can offer to me or share with me, I value. And I think you may feel the same with the person. You may feel like this person is enough, and I want to welcome all that this person is without having to, shape them in a certain way or ask them to be a certain person or treat you a certain way. So with the next cards, okay, be ready. So first of all, and even we had a hint related to the next card. So this could be someone who's teaching you a lot of things. We have this student teacher type of vibe, or two students here. So if you're studying with somebody, you have a crush on this person, could be someone who is meant to be in your life. There's part of fate in that connection. It's reminding me of a place where you are studying science. So this could be someone who is very scientific, always looking for, I don't know, just proofs or things like that, or answers. And I think this is also what you two may really enjoy to explore together, or maybe beyond just science. This can be quantum physics or, something like that. It doesn't have to be something like science, but beyond it. You just want to share knowledge and discoveries together, because that is just very entertaining. Too genius I'm getting here. So as for the next one, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes! So we have marriage. And, with the jewelry, I talked about confession, becoming fiancé, and here we have the marriage. So it's very connected. That is the next step for you. Of course, if you're young, it's going to take time, right? Just take your time. There's no rush in that committed relationship, but definitely commitment. I think you two are ready for that relationship, ready to grow together and to be happy together, to live together, to build something that's a lot more strong. We have the beach appearing, so that can also be where you can be meeting each other or traveling together. All these hints can be talking to you personally, or you can be meeting this person while going for a walk at the beach, for example. All that. So let's see. Messages for you. So maybe a message from this person, or maybe some advice. Your potential is endless. I think this is how this person may always compliment yourself, like saying that you have so much potential, you have so much to give and offer. Or you can see that in the person as well. What cannot be spoken must be wept. Wept? I don't know. Okay, so anything that cannot be expressed, The dreams we had, the love we shared. The dreams we had. Interesting. So you two can be big dreamers, or maybe you're living the dream with your career. Okay, so let's continue. I saw 222 on the microphone. Interesting. So 222 is divine union, unity. So let's see now with the zodiac grid, the zodiac sign of the person. Okay, so we have... this was connected to Scorpio before I moved it. So Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo, and we have Aquarius, by the way. Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. So these are the signs, and we talked about water and air. Earth sign, I mean. So these are the hints. Let's now continue with the other techniques. Let's go. So let's start first with letters and words. Okay, so we have reach. Oh, maybe reaching out when you need help. So somebody is going to be present for you if you need help, and we have a little. Little help can also be about it. So let's see. Oh, itty. in French means summer, so this can be someone who's reaching you or talking to you during summer. I heard destination for this, so this could be a destination for a trip during summer. You can also be meeting this person while traveling. Let's see. DT. I heard teaching for this. Maybe deity, I don't know. Maybe this is somebody, a spirit who is helping you to be with this person. Maybe providing you a little help to be manifesting or reaching out for this person. And don't be afraid or don't be shy to ask rather your higher self or your spirit guides or angels or deities to help you to manifest a person. And we have 111 and number 2. So 111 is a new beginning, a divine new beginning. And number 2 is about union. Let's see now with the charms. Okay, so one more letter. We have O. Do can also be the message. Oh, I also heard duet. Just missing the E, the U, I mean. Okay, so for the hat, this can also be maybe someone who may love to wear these type of hats, but that can also be someone who's a thinker or air sign. Maybe into music. Christmas is appearing. Isn't it in this group that I saw the Christmas tree? I don't know, but maybe this is. The cactus talks about adaptability, or that can be someone who's coming from a hot country, maybe in a desert area. We have the robot. For me, the robot talks about someone who's very good at, doing tasks. The spoon talks about success or luxury for me. So this could be someone who is very successful, and that is also what these two are talking about, Dr. Dream. So someone who may inspire yourself because they live the dream or they want you to live the dream. Very colorful. We talked about destination, and this can also be a travel again. As for the octopus, I'm seeing someone who may be very good at working on different things. So they may have a lot of projects related to their dreams and mastery. They may be thinking of maybe planning to, work on something different to gain more money. And true love. Let's see with your stickers now. Okay. So first, with the umbrella, I think of protection. I also heard protect your heart, because, not everybody is the one for you. And I think you have been through very difficult relationships, and now you want to just feel safe and protected. Yeah, even with this message, stay strong. You may be surprised though. I think this person you're attracting is very mature, who wants to start fresh with you. Or that way a fresh start with this person. Sharing secrets. Or maybe the surprise is maybe some event they're planning in secret. That can be a birthday party or something. I'm not spoiling anything, okay? Because spirits are like, no, don't say it. So, sorry if I said it. Thank you, Mr. Bus. We had Mr. Dream, Mr. Bus. You can be calling this person Mr., for example, or they can be calling you that way. And we have London. See you again on the bus can also be. Become one. So feeling so connected in a way that's like you feel like one person. As for this, I'm seeing art. So someone who may be very creative. Boss vibes here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Can also be some questioning, in that relationship. Hi, so reaching out for you. Maybe the charms were really important for you as a message, or that can be charming each other. Maybe by text as well. I choose growth. We have the meeting. Okay, so this is about to happen. Birth. And we have ascension with a triangle. I love you. And we saw the leaf with, is it in this group? Or maybe I'm mistaken. But the leaf is about protection and growth. So feeling safe to express your feelings, to say I love you, I miss you. And there's one there, which is a man with a bouquet. So that can be a confession. Or maybe buying you flowers for a special surprise event. I didn't spoil anything. Okay, this is it. So this is it for the reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome this fate together. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Bye-bye. So Palma 3, let's see what is part of your fate and what you can expect in this connection. So first of all, you can see ascension on this card, reaching the top. And also going to this planet. I think the planet may represent some type of goal or some type of reach you want to be experiencing with maybe that relationship or something that is personal. But I'm seeing personal growth being very important in that union. So that may be encouraging yourself to work on yourself, to also target what you want and reach all of that you are aiming for. So anything that is on your priority list, try to get to work towards it. And I believe this is for you to feel more complete and whole and not be needy of any type of support outside of yourself. And that will create also this healthy relationship with this person. Now I'm also seeing this as another symbol. This person may try to reach out for you. So this could be some distance between you two, but one step at a time, this person may reach for you, for your planet, for your place. And that can also be a long distance relationship because that's the type of energy and the feeling I'm getting from this. At the distance, you can see kind of the galaxy, kind of revolving around you two. And that can also be you two revolving around each other, or there's always this type of attraction between you two. So you can be manifesting this person, and I believe you are, because this is part of fate. And that's why you doing what you love, being happy, being fulfilled, feeling whole and complete is in itself attracting this person. Why? Because we attract out of what we express, what we spread, what we experience with our energy, with our feelings, emotions. So all that energy and vibrations are kind of like a ripple effect expanding, and that expansion and reach is going to allow you to welcome a certain person who is vibrating at your own level. So that's the attraction I'm getting here. But also I think there's part of a very strong soul karma and soul mission and soul contract between you two. And I'm saying that because we have the Tower. I'm not wanting you to be afraid of it. I think this is a transition, which is why you are now being pushed to work on yourself, on your success, to feel complete again before welcoming this new love, because we have the Two of Cups. So there is a transition to it, or some type of soul contract and karma related to this encounter. I'm not saying you have to suffer before being with this person, but I'm saying that you have to level up before being with this person. Because this person may have been through the same lesson, and that is why you may just feel you are on the same level or on the same page when encountering, because you have been shaped in a certain way that made you out of shape, and then you recognize, no, this is not what I want to do, or this is not who I am, so I'm gonna make sure that I am now deciding for myself, and I'm deciding what is best to build. Because this tower crumbling down, this is actually a blessing in disguise, because this tower may represent rather something that is a bit crumbly in your life. Rather it's connections with people, or maybe your connection with yourself. This can be I heard mental health, so that can also be it. So try to work on giving less importance to anything that is in your mind, especially if this is just supporting that flow of anxiety or depression. Now try to see and maybe practice this every day. Try to say or write down all the things you're grateful for, all the things that you are happy to experience on earth, because that may open your perspective to the other spectrum or the other duality of the same energy. So the sadness, transform it into happiness in a way that's like, oh, I see this may be a bit difficult, but if I support myself through that challenge or experience, we can become stronger. Be your own supporter, be your own friend. And I know from experience, I've been dealing with years of depression and anxiety, and now whenever I feel a bit anxious, I talk to myself, because you have to be your own therapist to cheer yourself up and to ascend. So be present with yourself. I think this is especially the message, because when you're present with you, for you, because honestly, depression and anxiety, it is just because you are kind of pushing the crap away and not wanting to face it because it's too difficult. But trust me, when you do, then you recognize, oh, I've been actually creating a bigger fear, or I don't know, just more anxiety around something that is very little. Like if you just go back to the root cause of the problem or that trigger that is triggering how you feel, rather it's just sadness. It doesn't have to be so far in, mental illness or just trigger. So all that, try to see what is the root cause and what is triggering you, and facing it is going to be liberation. Trust me. So that's why the crumbling down, it is teaching you something important about the foundation you was building. So anything that is not working, try to look deep down or within you, what is there, so you can just find more stability and rebuild something with a healthier foundation, because that way this is stable, this is meant to last. And I think this is also what you want to be experiencing in this relationship. You don't want somebody who is playing with you, and I think this can also be related to that. You could have been in very manipulative relationships or things that were very broken and very difficult. Now it is okay. You are now strong enough to say no, to decide who is best, what is best, and to only welcome this person. As for the rest, you say no, because I deserve better, this person deserves better, I wish this person happiness even if they were not good to me, even if they never saw me, even if sometimes I just want the worst for them. Don't. Because first of all, if you want the best for everybody, the best is going to come to you, because your intentions are very strong and powerful and manifesting your reality every single moment. So even when somebody is treating you like crap, or when you're not happy with what is happening, send love to it, because this way you reshape the reality, you transform their version into something beautiful instead. And this way you're not anxious about it, you're not depressed, you're not attached, you're not reacting to it, because it's beauty in your eyes. That filter you created, it's becoming a reality. And I'm sure you may notice it. Try to practice with maybe, somebody who is always on your nerve. Try to be treating them a certain way that's going to be with love and care and attention, and see them. See how they may change and how they may treat you or just, interact with you differently. Try and do it. I'm sure you may recognize that you have power and control over your reality, because you can shape everything differently. And when you're aware of your power, you can do it with everything. And this in itself is ascension and liberation. So I think there is part of, that corner we needed to talk before talking about your fate together. So the Two of Cups, as you may know, is about romance. It's true love. And also there is a lot of expression and connection in that relationship. We have this person may be looking at you from the distance. I'm kind of getting a secret admirer, or the vibe that is, someone who may be watching you from the distance. Could be a neighbor, could also be someone who's working with you, or maybe on a soul level, this person may just keep an eye on you and meditate to connect with you, or astral travel to you and meet you in other dimensions, because that can be the possibility with the planet, other dimensional encounters. Or you may dream about the person, and this in itself are experiences that you have together, and this may be helping you to also manifest each other in the 3D. But now you two have enough in your cups, and I think this is what you need to go through that phase of wholeness, because this part that is, kind of being broken down, this is also a choice. And rather it's a conscious or subconscious choice, you deserve better. So anything that is just not in resonance with you, or that is just not meant to be in your life, is going to crumble down. So actually be grateful for that, because that is freeing the space for you to build something new, and to build something with more structure, with more magic, with more beauty and meaning into it. And that is the same with your relationships. So that is what you are welcoming and creating as a possibility and opportunity. So on the card, definitely, looking at each other, it's for sure. I think this person, or when encountering yourself, this person may just always want to be around, always want to get to know what you're doing, how you're doing, all of these things. Definitely. But also I think the feminine is more of the one who is waiting for this person to make a move. This is still the introduction of that relationship. So we have a water energy, that can be a water sign. As for the Tower, I'm seeing the lion, and even on this card you can see the lion appearing here. So this could be Leo energy. And Leo in Tarot is the Strength card. So this can also be a hint from your future lover, telling you to be strong, even when it is challenging, even when you feel like quitting, even when you just... Okay. I heard that some people may just want to end it all, like they're just fed up with their reality, with their life. And I think that's a message from this person to tell you you're stronger than this, and if you give yourself a chance, you'll be so proud that you survived this, that you were always keeping on moving further, while also being present with yourself and present with how you feel. But if you want to liberate yourself from a certain lesson, certain karma, you have to be here with you and for you. But you are the key to liberate yourself. So let's see hints related to this fate together. Singing the same symphony. So I believe you are going through the same thing, or you may just sing the same symphony when it comes to this relationship or this life. You may just have the same interest. You can also be singing together, or you may be interested about music, or this person may be in the music industry. And we have the piano, so maybe the piano is going to speak to you. And as for the color, you can see golden color, sun color. So expect a person is going to bring you positivity, warmth, support. And I think this is all that you need right now. You just need somebody who is going to be like a bright sun, and also inspiring you to, awaken back the solar and positivity within you. Could also be a plexus connection. The plexus is your inner sun, so this talks about creativity, our relationship with other people, and also being able to digest. So that can be digesting a certain events, or that can be digesting a past relationship, coming at peace with it, and just feeling more in flow. I think that's also the message for you. Then we have the wait. So wait for this person, or maybe this person is waiting for you, because I'm seeing that you are going through a lot, or maybe if this is not your energy, that can be the energy of the person. But I see that as a process of evolution for you to be present for each other. But first, I feel there's that phase that's necessary. So one of you or the two of you may be waiting for each other. So let's see places now where you can be encountering each other. So first I'm seeing the bike place. So this can also be going for a ride together, or when, let's say you go for a ride or walk, it doesn't have to be riding a bike. But I'm saying that when going for a walk, and maybe this is what you need to just feel more free, just feel more connected to the earth experience, instead of always, thinking of what is in your mind or what's happening in your life. I think that disconnection and being more connected to just nature and the scenery around, that made me very liberating. Trust me, when I feel overwhelmed or when I feel very stressed, I just love going in my garden for 1 or 2 hours, and I feel like a brand new person afterwards. So that can be the inspiration. But of course, maybe when taking that walk or going for a ride, if you have a bike, this can be when you may encounter the person, or they may ride a bike, and so you may be, oh, that's the hint. Then we have hamburger and McDonald's appearing here. So this can also be, I don't know, maybe a date, who knows? Or we can be meeting this person maybe at a restaurant. It doesn't have to be McDonald's, of course. Or maybe they just love hamburgers, or they may crave for something like that. And then suddenly when going for maybe that meal for yourself, you may encounter the person. So all these are hints. So let's see more hints from this person. So this way you can recognize this one. Okay, honestly, this is very connected to the tower moment. You know, it's kind of like targeting somebody and throwing stones at them. Although you can feel like you are the target. You are the one who is, you know, always kind of being misunderstood or mistreated. And if this is also, because for some people, I believe I saw a vision at you working at a certain place and actually being the target for, you know, the stones, or just, you know, being bullied in a way. Bullied. So if this is the case, ask yourself, is this even worth staying in that place? Or if this was a relationship where you felt always judged, or always like you had a problem, or you know, all of that. If this was a past relationship, you need to kind of come at peace with it. And I think there's a healing process to it. So maybe meditating, meeting your ex with that meditation, seeing this person in front of you and saying to them, I forgive you because the way you treated me is the way you treat yourself. Or your expectations were just expectations you expected for yourself. And so you wanted me to embody this person because you were lacking that. But it doesn't mean because in your eyes I was lacking something that I am lacking something, because I can be completely perfect for somebody else. It is just that you two are not compatible, and that is okay to not be compatible with a lot of people. And I think if somebody is always asking you to be a certain way, in a way that's very pressuring, or just that is killing your authenticity or your being, it's not even worth waiting or just sticking to this person. So I think this is why you being always the trigger, always being the target for this person to, I don't know, treat you a certain way that's very, very difficult. Just be where you deserve better, and you can decide to now seek for something higher, to move up, to look up, and to look for something that is a lot more valuable. So healthy relationships, healthy places where you can be working, or maybe building your own success, right? You can be building your own career. But anything that is just out of balance or just very triggering, nope, you deserve better. So now, take the steps to liberate yourself. And here we have the pillar. This is what we saw, right? You need to build a stronger foundation, a healthy foundation and structure for you to also feel like you're on top of your game, on top of your emotions, on top of how you think, you know? So always, even when you have negative thoughts, or when you start to be, you know, the victim maybe in your scenario or in your story of life, be like, no, I am actually someone who's very strong. I'm not the victim. I'm the one who is freeing myself, who is supporting myself, who is encouraging myself. So be your own freer instead of seeing yourself as the prisoner, or being the one who is imprisoning yourself. So put yourself on the pedestal. You deserve this, and you need to support yourself right now. And I believe you may also encounter someone who is able to support yourself. But first, you have to be on that level. So let's see, with the couple cards, all that you can expect in this relationship, it's too many cards. So 2 couple cards. Okay, perfect. So we have dive in, and this is at the swimming pool, or that can be the beach maybe. So that can also be where you can be meeting this person. I think dive in, there's also a sense of trust. You know, I trust you, so I can dive in this relationship, so I can trust yourself. And also the way that you are holding hands, this can also be, you know, that part of trust, actually, to be more physical with somebody, or just hold somebody's hand. And then Don't act as if you don't care. So that can be how you or one of you is just acting up. You may, and I think this distance is because of it. Because there's still a part of you is just not ready, or is just bleeding because of a past story, or because of one experience that is triggering you at the moment. And it is okay if you feel this way. Just take your time, but come at peace with it so it can be available for this person. So let's see couple cards with this deck. We also had boss type of energy here, or going for a trip together, maybe in summer, because that's summer vibes I'm getting here with the swimming pool or the beach, I don't know, but with the swimsuits. That reminds me of that season. Here we have the kitchen, so maybe waking up in the morning together. There is so much satisfaction and happiness with the way the girl is looking at him. This can also be a good cook for you, or maybe someone who may love to cook in the morning, or may come to you and bring some food to you. Okay, and this one, so that's a kiss. Maybe going outside, enjoying the sunset together. I think this could be a moment that is precious. And there's a message. Thank you for this year as well. I give all my best regard for the next year. That can also be spending New Year together, maybe some celebration, or just feeling so grateful that you can spend years and years and years together. So it can be someone you know, actually. Maybe someone you have maybe met during that time when celebrating New Year. Or it feels brand new to be with this person. That can also be the message. Speaking of message, let's see some tiny messages. So anything this person wants to share with you, or what you need to know at the moment. Interesting, this one popped in the first group, I think, or the second, I don't know. The 3 C's of life. Choice, chance, change. You must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. Their opinion is not your reality. We talked about this. Yes, it is not your reality. All that people just spread, talk about, it's about themselves. Yes, even when you express yourself, it's about your own filter, it's about your own perspective, it's about your own taste, it's about your own personality. So all that spread around you, just know it's not personal. Okay, so let's see with the zodiac grid, the zodiac of the person. Okay, so first, we had water energy and Leo with, the lion we saw. And we have Leo here, so that is very connected. So Leo, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius especially are the signs. Of course, that can be beyond it. And this can be their sun, moon, rising, or zodiac sign for this crit. So let's continue now with the other techniques. Let's go. So let's start with words and letters as hints. So R-A, so this can be places or maybe a word that you see, a name. So the, little, we have reach, you, or reaching wishes. All that you wish you may be reaching. I think that's also for you as a sentence. Like, why you may also like the same things, or you may be very alike. We have good, go. That may be some encouragement, like you go, take action, you can make that happen, reach out for this person. And we have a kiss, announced, or kisses, I don't know. Or maybe S is maybe a name of the person, or maybe this is something that is popping in your mind. I heard sexy, for example, so that can also be someone who is like that. Let's see now your charms. Okay, so we have K and W. So these can be also places, names. Here we have freedom. So this can also be someone who is going to free yourself. And we saw that with the tower moment. This may be someone who is protecting yourself, or you may just become more, with the back. It's kind of like, I got this. I can protect myself. I can feel safe. Then we have Y and have as more hints. I love to cheer, so someone who may cheer yourself up all the time. And this is the energy I got from, freedom, protection. Again, this talks about freedom, opening your wings to fly. Ascension with a triangle. And we saw again on the card, that part of ascension. So things are gonna improve, keep on going, keep on growing, keep on moving. Here we have all the tools to maybe liberate yourself or to fix something, and handmade. So if you want to create something handmade or something crafty, could also be the hint for you. Or there can be someone who is very crafty and creative. Let's see now your stickers. Okay, so this can also be the scene where this person is coming from. I think on this, was it on this card, on this group that I saw the beach? I'm not too sure. But this can also be someone who lives next to the beach or in a very sunny country. Someone who likes to be cozy at home, maybe a homebody, an hermit, just like me. Someone who wants to be reaching for the star, and honestly this is what you could see. Reaching for something higher, reaching for success, liberation. That can also be what you are inspired to do. Things may move fast because you have the courage, or just you are ready now for that relationship to start. But they may also be like that. If they want to, if this person wants to be with you, you'll feel it. There's this fill-in energy, even with the cat on this one. I think somebody is observing you and studying you before, taking action. Because even on this one, you can see the man writing down maybe informations or maybe planning to write to you. Wow. And we have the astronaut, someone who wants to be exploring, connecting with you, maybe connecting in the astral realm with you, dream realm. Maybe fighting together, but in a way that's very friendly. Keep calm and love yourself. Could be someone who is in a band or some type of group or teamwork, for example. Or may like a certain band. This used to be a Korean band. Hanbin is not in this one anymore. But here we have practice, dancer. So we had music, dance, writing. Could also be someone who's working from home. Traveler, or someone who loves to be exploring with things, reaching for the star. It's written in the stars, like, I want to collect that. This is meant to be. Maybe for going for a drink together. And a dancer, this can also be someone who's very good at dancing or performing, which is very good at something they're mastering, and so that is very impressive for you. So this is it. So this is it for the reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write, I claim to welcome this fate together. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading.